Talks College Football. I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Aztecs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fair catch, called for and made. Nothing better than to improve their goal positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a winning team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over.
Snaps it up the 30 and still running. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Tight receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put it in to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
All right, the offense wanted a first down there, but they got the completion, and now it sets up a fourth down situation where it's manageable. I can accomplish it, and yes, I'm going for it.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to the play.
Better run it. It's Sharon. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God in his defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it from the gun. And some
offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the head forcing that incompletion.
Pick up a 5 on the third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Going right to work up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback is up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
He's going to take it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. At that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down work.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Kick is in the air. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Trying to get the corner. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass. It's Emmanuel. Working that left side now. Down his feet at the 25. Turning it on. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after their catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Got some room at the goal line. Brady swings it in. Take it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs. Looking for the time of the assembly. Oh, they block it. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a good job by the dragger out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And a chance to talk it over here in the ring, and they'll start with second down. by the hip.
In football, you hear the term, quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate on his pass.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Catch in the middle, it's busted. Runs through a tackle. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, San Diego State. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. When that receiver got beat, it was
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Watch his throw really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. From the gun. Drag the barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it up to 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. On the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. Stop right there.
Boise State, 14. San Diego State, 13.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Reeled in. It's Napier.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down with a big play. No mistakes.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Emmanuel. They're working that left side. Into the end zone. And he will take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aztecs.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football. You know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that when you feature, you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boise State, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Boise State offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. We're hard in the backfield. It's Terry. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Look at the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and he did it big. Good job.
On third down, going up top. Got a man, it's Sherrod. At the 35, he's got going. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in stride inside the 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Taking it the other way. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact can that have on the way they distribute the ball?
I mean, they're going to have to find their go-to guys. But here's the thing. You know it's going to be a really good system. And having Mad Dog back at quarterback, a guy that you know you can trust how to distribute the football, knows the plays, a lot of experience back on the offensive line. There's a lot of others that were still here.
Touchdown, Broncos! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The short hands. It's busted. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game. A little less in the first half.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Catch in the middle. It's Sutton. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options down the field. When he finally checked it down, they rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up fourth.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And they... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. On a little time. Lets it go. And it works. Strong, firm tackle. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Let's go. The give from the gun. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Aztecs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grabs behind the line. It's Adams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets it out fast. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the coach.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it to Emmanuel. Caught over the middle. It's busted. Miles through the defense. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone cover, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield. That was a really big score there at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. And he won't right to get there. But boy, after that pickup, Instead of return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Emmanuel. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I love this by the offensive coordinator because as the game goes along, you see how are they going to line up when we line up in this? What coverage do they like to play? And then you can take advantage. You say, all right, the corner route is open. I'm going to hit it.
He's straight downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called it a perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They haven't let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. They haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now, breaking the field. Complete downfield. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aztecs. And with that, they got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Boise State, 28.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. Nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
To throw, it's Madsen. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They'll run the screen. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time. It's a fake. He wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for a touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way. But when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands, the big defensive line that comes up with the INT.
The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Try to get it to the edge. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after Judy stop for a short game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
And the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble, but it doesn't do them a lot of good as it was fourth down, and they'll give up the ball.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile, that's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all day.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D-linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Here's a hit. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Run the gun, running back on the move. Maybe picked up a couple that's down to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Now improvising. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
It'll be 3rd and long. That's caught. It's busted. It's a seam wide open. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. He's got his man, makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and then move the chains with the 1st down. The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sutton. Really
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well. And at this rate, he might be going for the line.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down. Get in there.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Gets the job done again. He wants to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting the wide couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Hill starts to return inside the spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Downfield, it's Madsen. Got his man on the outside. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So the Washington State Cougars offense will go on the
obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make the something back.
And a lot of times in zone coverage, with all the eyes, I like where I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after that.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that throw.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Rams offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the past game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll do it himself. That ball is high in the backfield. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Just sort of a reckless run. Getting everything that is available to him, and they'll wind him down another one. He wants to change this route. Shotgun snap on third down. On a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. There he goes. It's a running run. Attack. Touchdown, Cougars. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision. Get the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well. It was virtually impossible.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the head. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the ball comes in. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. Touchdown, Cougar! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And he is coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Sure hands, it's Marshall. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And they pick up more than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly. There's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The Rams are on the move. Lost the throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Marshall. Only a couple there, and now sparing at 3rd and 8. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The play action fake. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Gain of 13. And that's up.
Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback may change this route. Lost a throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they get... Down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Gain of 16. And first down for the offense.
We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. They They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give them a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he has it. The deep ball is thrown. It just tracked through his fingers. They moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the mark. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go. But you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
Makes the grab down the middle.
Our coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never be broke.
The Rams cover the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Ballard to Boise. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and short kick. And the return goes down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they served for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think it'll take me. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt, lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Here's the handoff. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Balls and fired complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Return will be brought down. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At 45 on its way. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down the 1-yard Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll have to settle for it being marked down just outside their own 40-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle with Ellison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. There he goes. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Wants to go up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, see him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their offense, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. Back down, but they're able to move the sticks for a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Washington State going quickly.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to turn their momentum to that small change. They take over at the 43. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the line, he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pick up there. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Boise. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. His man, it's Marshall. Turning on it, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. He got a step and just dust in the field.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Washington State, 24.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Passes, takes him still on his feet. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Use the play fake, down the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Cougars are rolling down the field.
At the 42. And first down for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running, gets it to the 34.
He's brought down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a ton to run for.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And then the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Sends it back in motion. Look out, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out of the 27. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down.
2nd down coming up in this red formation will take it inside the 4. The offense is threatening. They will pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Washington State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that team.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
31, Colorado State, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hand off from the gun. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
They were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Running to Green. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. And he launches it for a score. Touchdown, Rams.
I love the execution on that one. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
31, Colorado State.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken game as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Might be looking to run. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points and you get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And It's caught. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth down attempts. They'll try it again. Trying to keep the drive alive. He didn't make it. They'll have to give him the football. Is still alive. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Rams line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Rams racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And his rollers are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass. But how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day.
Throws toward the end zone. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Tucker. Caught in his face for the first down. Nice pick up there. Wants to throw on third down. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that. So they're playing coverage. They're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the invitation.
The Rams kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Nowhere to go throwing down. He goes at the 39. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's second and 17. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Turning it up. He's proud of the stop. And not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. He's got the tight end. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the first and goal. They'll rush to the line. Clock stops for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Let's it fly. Touchdown. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
The good news is you scored a touchdown.
time as possible for their offense.
Timeout.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards in his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch. If you want to eat that clock, if you want to possess the football, just nice to have that kind of guy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. High ball game, right at the end, you need to punch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommend, now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. On the other hand, lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is yours. is your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract. Now pay attention to the expectations of the role. Failing to...